Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Heather Salter-Purves. I am a queer fantasy author, and this is one of my Writemas 12 Days of Christmas video. I'm sorry I took a bit of time off, and my mother from Tasmania was over for the last bit of NaNoWriMo in the beginning of December, so I just took some family time. So I thought I'd dive in to the festive-related videos with a tag. This is the A to Z hot or not tag. I will have the original video listed down below. I found this tag on RK Strombly Bear's channel, so that will also be linked down below. So let me dive on in and come have some fun. So basically there is a prompt for every letter in the alphabet, and I'm just going to... So A is for audiobooks. I am a big believer in audiobooks. I listen to them or read them, however you want to put it. Quite often it's how I get through some of my books, walking the dog, doing the dishes. But I do understand that some people don't jive well with them. My recommendation for that is actually to go and listen to a story that you know really, really well, to see if you like the process of consuming audiobooks that way. Bella Strong-Ruma, dealing with the person's formative years or spiritual education. I do like reading about fantasy, so whether it's a spiritual education in learning a new magic, or it's the formative years of a school setting, I really enjoy it. And right now I am currently going through the formative years of someone's education, Little Dragon, and getting to read all those fun books with her, from Where is the Green Sheep, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and stuff like that. So that is a reading journey I'm currently on. Children's books, tick. I read them, I enjoy them. I'm currently doing that with Little Dragon, but also some of them are comfort rereads and just really enjoying them. And now that Little Dragon is getting to a bit of the picture book with a few more words, I'm actually looking forward to going through those. But I am looking forward to actually getting to read those to her, like Winnie the Pooh. I'm looking so forward to actually reading The 100 Acre Woods and Winnie the Pooh and Friends with her, because that is one of my favorite childhood reads. Digital, yes. Audiobooks, ebooks, however I can consume a story is great. Is experimental. I do like reading books in different formats, people's experimental way of reading them. So fantasy, I am a fantasy girly. I write fantasy. I love all different rights of fantasy. Be a bit silly to write in a genre that I don't enjoy reading. Graphic novels, I've read a lot this year. I have read quite a few middle grade series of graphic novels. I just finished Rat Queens Volume 1. Oh my gosh, the artwork in that is stunning. Horror, yes, I like dark, spooky, creepy, macabre things. I do tend to, in my own writing, lean a bit dark fantasy. Inspirational without being overly self-helpy and preachy, I really enjoy. Journalism, I do enjoy and I'm interested in things. I think coming up you'll see in a few of my videos coming up how I am going to be tackling journalism and a bit of non-fiction reading. So stay tuned and hit that red subscribe button, as it really will help my channel. K is Kitsch, so popular or sentimental appeal. Yeah, you know what, I am sentimental, I am a bit of a hoarder, I am trying to fix that, but I do nostalgic reads, I do comfort reads, I do give in a bit to mass appeal of reading, but that's also in terms of reading like an author, help and improve my experience and how I can approach going forward with things. L is the library. I am an advocate for the library. I think they're amazing. They do great work. They give opportunities for literary stuff, as well as other social and community minded things. As a mother of a little person who is starting their reading journey, I think it's really exciting and interesting to go to the library with story time, just to have that connection with words and stories and rhyme time, supporting the community in terms of craft events, literary support, access to internet, access to information. I do use my Libby app, my BorrowBox app, so I can read a range of things. I get graphic novels from them. I do my audiobooks digitally through them, ebooks. So yes, I am a big lover of the library. M is mystery. I do like mysteries. I'm learning to like them a bit more, but I'm more of a thriller, horror kind of person in that sort of genre. So I would say lukewarm. Non-fiction. I do love 2 non-fiction books. I do recommend them a lot. I do want to get into non-fiction. So if you want to let me know what your favourite non-fiction read of this year was. Omnibuses. Yes, I think they're a good thing. Just trying to find one. I do have the omnibus of the Whisper series by Lynette Noni. I just find it funny when you're doing the the Goodreads reading challenge. Is this 1 book or 2? Because it is technically 2 books that is in one binding. This counts as 1 book on my shelf, but has 2 books inside it. So I'm lukewarm on that just because of page numbers and reading challenges, which I know are just a bit trivial, but it's fun. Poetry. I wrote poetry when I was younger. I think it's really subjective, but I don't read a lot now, so I would say not. Quests, when a protagonist goes on a quest, physical. Yes, fantasy quests are a big staple part of that genre. So romance. Love a bit of romance, but I'm not so much a romance reader as straight. I'm not so much a romance reader as the primary genre, but I do like a romantic subplot. Science fiction. I am not a science fiction girly. Translations. Yeah, you know what? I think it's also interesting when you look at terms of how different cultures in different countries approach storytelling is quite interesting, because their format and pacing and stuff is a different approach. Umbrage, so human, Superman or extraordinary characters. I don't like ex machina characters or parts and stories, just because it then sort of defeats the purpose of the struggles and the character development. Victorian literature, so between 1837 and 1901. Yeah, I like Victorian literature. I don't know if I've read enough of it to really be hot or not, but I think that's the same as classics. They are for some people, they're not for some people. So I would say yes though. I think so, but like lukewarm or like room temperature. Westerns. I don't read westerns. I don't know enough about westerns. Not for that one. X-rated, you know what, smutty, spicy books, erotic books, you know, they had their time and place. I do have, one of my favourite books is Quantum Mist and Fury, and there are some spicy X-rated scenes in that, so age-appropriate reading of them, though, is important as well. Young adult, yes, I write it, I read it, I enjoy it. And finally, Z is zeitgeist, so spirit or mood of the times. Yes, I think books can encapsulate, you know, an era of time, how things were going. I do also believe that classics were a product of their time, so I think it's hot. But we also need to be aware that books that were written, classics that would have the sensibilities of the zeitgeist of when they were written and may not comfortable with our current sensibilities and where our society is sitting. But all in all, that is my opinion. So overall, I am, you know, sort of 70% hot on this list. If you would like me to go in more depth on any of them, please let me know down in the comments. I would like to tag anyone who would like to do this, and I will be doing 12 videos of Christmas or Writermas this, so please, if you'd like to see any of them, hit that little subscribe button, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. If you're not feeling overly chatty, leave me a Christmas bell emoji. So until next time, let's use our voices to promote positive change in the world. Thank you, and bye-bye for now.